Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Pass somewhat off target. Some good work on the right flank here. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Berbatov is offering a right smile there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Berbatov, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that was vital. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
It's run loose here. He's in a great position here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Menu plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Haaland, and that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Azar. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Berbatov. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri, who's steaming forward. Haaland. Very nicely done. He's being... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Azar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's Linton! It's in! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got full. Off the bar. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Cantona duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Just a quick reminder.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it's been a canny finish! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham, or good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? And it's Beckham. Scholes. And it's Berbatov. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But that has not gone well. And he's picked it up out wide. Berbatov, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Linton, now Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's worked it through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Scholes. No, again there's no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Rooney! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Berbatov. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played back in. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Another throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Hazard gets flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Berbatov, and he was alert to it. Great vision. Scholes has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cantona. Number 15, Jolinton. Coming on the
Well
field.
seen, saw that
Number
coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 2,
Lampard.
Vieira. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Wirtz. Rooney. Vardiol.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he lines up a cross. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Rodri. Nicely spread. Menu into the last 5 minutes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Threads one in. Beckham. Rodri, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Marmouche, Rooney, and he was quick to react. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Kindly remove it.
Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.